the woman don't make a man come. A woman don't make me come. I just use a vagina as an apparatus to make myself come. You get me? Because she could bounce on it all day and suck it all day. I ain't busting a nut unless I concentrate and feel it and bust a nut. Right?
That's a lie.
It's not a lie.
I can't agree with that.
Bro, I can't lie.
I don't know how you're promoting women to go and just be promiscuous. That is loud and wild to me.
Take care of that kid. That's what you got to think of as well. Like, you know, you brought something into a life where it never asked to be in. So you owe it an apology if you're going to go through any suffering as well. That's another thing I need to point out. Like, don't have no kids.
They can't be satisfied even when they find that one man that will treat them like a queen. You understand? Because they've been through how many different dicks, how many different positions, how many different styles. You understand? But if she saved herself for that one dick, you understand, that man that would treat her right, sex would be amazing for her, bro.
I don't want no woman like that, fam. I don't want no woman that makes them noises, fam, when she catches the dragon or her first crack pipe, fam. Mad thing, fam. You don't want that.
Just to keep the girl like, oh yeah, pretend to be their boyfriend. You ain't got to do that no more. You could just straight say to the girl, I just want to be friends. You know, we can fuck if you want. Or we cannot fuck. If we're not fucking, we probably see each other less often. Like, whatever, you know how to deal with the situation.
Yeah.
But men don't do that. Oh yeah, pretending to be the boyfriend just so you could get in there. You ain't got to do that no more. You know, we got to step out of that stereotype as well. Like, we got to better ourselves.
But the problem is that's down to emotional maturity, man, and like and just the kind of way that your mind works when it comes to
influence and manipulation.
The problem is like there's a lot. I think the vast majority of people don't think on those lines. You know what I'm saying?
And that's what we need to spread right now.
Yeah,
if you're listening now, listen to what I'm saying to you. Influence your kids, all the boys out there, all the men out there.
Have better common sense, for real.
Come on, have better common sense. Be real with it. You ain't gotta be that chauvinistic. Leave that stuff when your kids at school. You do that running around, kiss and tell and all that, whatever. You come to when you're at adult stage, it ain't about that no more, man. And the women will respect you more. The women will like you. They're strong, like, you know, whatever. The right women, yeah, because women also need the right influence and manipulation. Then there's the biological factor, because they might just be something wrong with people's brains. Like, they just can't help it. They're just lying all the time, like, whatever. You know what I mean? But on the real note, man, if you're really gonna get into a relationship with a woman, in any type of relationship, like whether it be like a proper one or just friends with benefits, you need to state it straight out. Like, that's then when you're being a real man. You know what I'm saying? Like,
it's called being assertive.
Yeah, straight.
Assert yourself.
Yeah, exactly.
Make your stand and stand in that space and
exactly
don't move. That's basically how you should get through life. That's the best advice I can give anyone.
And don't mess around with your friends trying to lie to them neither, because we know what's going on. You ain't here like, oh yeah, you ain't a player. We know you lied to her telling your boyfriend. Yeah, we know that. You know, I sit around people talking about, oh yeah, good girl, that. Like, yeah, whatever, man. Okay, bro, you know how many chicks I got? I'm dropping them off like flies, man. You know what I mean? Don't want to show off, but it is.
Hold on. Let me ask you a question. We can't stray too much. Would you tell your son to wife a single mother?
I'd say preferably try not to. But if it comes to that, and you really like the person, be fully dedicated to them, or say that you're just friends. Like, when you say wife, that means full dedication relationship. I'd tell them not to. Try not to.
Would you encourage your son, or who's of age now, to get married to a single mother? Would you encourage him to take resources from your family business and pay for those 6 kids that aren't his?
Listen. Hear what. I want to answer this. Sorry.
It's plan that there is plan B. Plan A is to get a single woman doing well in her life, concentrating on her life, that didn't get broody when she was young, up her whole career and all that, like, and what she could have been and where she could have been. Get a single woman and grow with her. Right? I've been single 5 years, and it's the only way I grew. You know why? Because I ain't out there splashing the cash, doing this, that, and blah, blah, and blowing out. Because women love all that stuff. When you get the right woman, she's going to say, no, rather than doing that, invest into this, invest into that, grow together. Even I had my first daughter when I was 29. 29, that's late compared to a lot of bloomers out here, like, you know, popping off under 18 and all that, whatever. You know, especially England is the worst for it, like, apparently. But I can actually see that. I think out of England, like, is worth, like, those other countries, like young children, or young parents and that, whatever. Anyway, assert yourself, concentrate in life. You're gonna have influence and manipulation around you, but get a single woman that with no kids, so you can grow together, go on holiday together. The expenses is less. You can concentrate on each other more often, and on the rest of your life as well. Because once you break into a kid, that's a financial burden, like, and that's a time burden. Because There's no more going out every weekend. There's no more like I'm a floss the best. Unless you're financially stable, you can do it. You could get a couple the new jacket and whole new outfit every month, like and whatnot. But when you got a kid, you can't. Your life is now. You have to take care of that kid. That's what you got to think of as well. Like, you brought something into a life where it never asked to be in. So you owe it an apology if you're going to go through any suffering as well. That's another thing I need to point out. Like, don't have no kids if you ain't ready for them. Seriously, levels. Because all you're doing is causing us to rotate. We ain't evolving. We're revolving. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you're bringing in kids into this world, like, please make sure you're educated, your wife's educated, you're healthy, and she's healthy to make good biology, and we have a better society. Do you get what I'm saying?
I just want to point out, keyword man said there, make sure you're healthy and your wife, keyword wife, is healthy. Yeah, go on, continue, my brother.
And that's where we're gonna keep it. That's when I'm talking about serious relationship. When your boyfriend, girlfriend messing around when you're young, you're testing the water and that, I don't blame you, because you ain't gonna find out about every other woman, every type of person being with one. So I don't blame person bouncing like that, one to another. I can't blame it, whether you're a woman or a man. Women have to do it discreetly, because it's vice versa when it comes to you, the player, when you got all the girls. When the girls got all the boys, you're a ho-ho, and that's a no-no. You know what I'm saying? Like, right? So
No, I wouldn't.
The women got to keep it on a low, because men's minds are not mentally strong enough to say, oh, this woman got a higher body count than you. Like, nah, man, they're going to always be...
I hear that, but you know the problem is with that, with women, whether they're on the D-low or the upfront with it, promiscuity is hard to shake off from women. You understand? Like this sleeping around culture, this sleeping around, this city girl lifestyle, this baddie lifestyle is very difficult to shake off.
But that's unsatisfied people.
Do you understand? From women. You understand? So I wouldn't suggest they even remotely even try that shit.
See, men...
You understand? Because women can get to know men without having to sleep with men. Like, you get what I'm saying?
No.
You can get to know men without having to sleep with men. Because let me show you one thing, right? One thing with us as men.
Sex is important, bro.
There's a thing called
this relationship.
There's a thing called post-nut clarity. You understand where I'm coming from? So most of the time, you would even know if you want to even smash again. You would even know if you want to even...
Senses.
You know what?
You mean.
Let me see what else this girl has to offer outside of sex. You understand where I'm coming from? But you see, on the other hand, with females now, right? For them to just go around sleeping around willy-nilly with, bro, that literally messes up their mind.
Something there. I thought you were gonna point it out, emphasize on it, like, yeah. But here's the difference between men and women. A man can fuck a woman, and he's gonna bust a nut anyway, right? The woman don't make a man come. A woman don't make me come. I just use a vagina as an apparatus to make myself come. You get me? Because she could bounce on it all day and suck it all day. I ain't busting a nut unless I concentrate and feel it and bust a nut, right?
That's a lie.
It's not a lie.
I can't agree with that.
No, I can't lie. I don't agree with that, fam.
But a woman, like, a woman would be like, you know what I mean? You can't, they're trying to get psychological. You can't even make me come. Well, you don't make me come neither. I ain't complaining about it. But a man would always bust a nut in a woman, whether it's like this big or that tight, like, or virgin, whatever, like, right? But a woman now, they're trying to get to know a man before sexing. But if the sex ain't good, they'll drop him out because of that. You know why? Because if they ain't satisfied, they're gonna go through delirium and they're gonna be angry all the time, all this hidden anger.
But you see, the problem is
sex is important.
You see,
specifically for a woman.
You see, the problem is with that, right? She's racking up body counts. You understand?
Nobody needs to know.
We
need to keep it discreet. Like.
She's racking up body counts, saying she's trying to get to know a man. You don't, like, as I said, females don't need to sleep around with a multitude of men to find out which men is good for them. So how is it possible you're sleeping about with a multitude of men, but up to yet you still
on top of that,
you still can't submit, you still can't find
what's the bonding chemical? What's the bonding chemical? Oxytocin? Yeah. Oxytocin starts to slow down in the release in a female's brain when she with loads of partners, bruv. You get me? It's not new anymore. It's not exciting like that. You get what I'm saying? She don't love this man no more.
They get new cum and then the body actually wants that new cum. It's like they're just trying to push out the own. It's like, yo, exciting. It's like biological factors.
So it gets wild, fam, when you're encouraging young girls to go sleep around. It gets very wild, fam.
Women, when they're bouncing around, casually.
Hold up. Let me finish.
They're
what I'm
enjoying
saying.
the life.
But this is what I'm saying. This is why it's important, right, for women to get to know men. Because as I was saying about post-nut flipping clarity, we kind of know off the bat, it's like, okay, whether I want something else to do with you or not, right? You see, with women getting to know a man, how much time as you as a man,
There's a confusion.
how much time has you as a man, you're chasing a woman, right? And she's not giving in. She's not giving in. She don't even want to come link up or what conversation's good or whatever. And she's just being long. And you're like, oh, fire for this, man. I can't even be bothered, man. You get me, this gal over here is giving me what I want. You understand where I'm coming from? That's just her sifting out one of the things that, one of the red flags that she don't need or want in her life. You understand? And she didn't even have to sex. You understand? But you see what happens now when they're going through different multitude of different men, right? They can't be satisfied even when they find that one man that will treat them like a queen. You understand? Because they've been through how many different dicks, how many different positions, how many different styles. You understand? But if she saved herself for that one dick, you understand, that man that will treat her right, sex would be amazing for her, bro.
That one
What
style.
are we talking about?
Nah, man, because that guy might not satisfy her. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, might not know the moves, and women, they don't like to talk. They like to just know it, and they like to just. They don't want to get on
Bro,
top.
what happens when a girl's a
will make
virgin?
themselves come when they get on top of you.
What
no
happens
matter
when
what.
a girl's a virgin, blood?
It don't matter.
What do they know?
If they're the man,
What do
don't
they
know
know?
the move.
What do they know?
Yeah, they know nothing.
What do
Yeah,
they
no,
know,
no,
bro?
Yes, they actually tell a lie. They know something because even if they're virgin, they ain't been like, you know, poked through, but they've been playing with themselves. Girls playing with their clits and that, like,
You know,
right?
so the
I
inside
should have
is
got
you
my
know-
friend onto the show. She would have been loose woman. She would have been out there, and they would have told you straight.
Watch it.
I'm telling you, this
Watch
is
it. You know, so the insides.
like, yeah.
You know, so the insides is only 3 inches.
Yeah, that's the inside, but they play with the clit.
But I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Listen to me. Listen to what I'm saying. I'm just saying. It's 3 inches. You understand? So no. Listen to what I'm saying. Listen to what I'm saying. But you're talking about an experienced woman. I'm talking about a virgin. She don't know nothing. You understand? She don't know nothing. You understand?
You're talking about the inside of the vagina that ain't been, like, you know, poked yet, but the outside they're already playing with them. So that's the orgasm they know the best. When they're on top of you, they will make themselves cough rumming. But they're testing you to leave you on top. When they're leaving you on top, it's to see if you're gonna know how to rub properly or how to push it in there. You get me? Like, yeah, that's the test that the woman does.
Hold up.
You could be big. You can be small. You gotta know how to use it. If you're too small, it's unfortunate. Even if you're too big, sometimes women be like, "Nah, they can't take it because it's too big. It hurts too much. They don't hit the spot. It goes right past the spot, and they don't rub properly. They can't sit on it. They can't rub themselves because the piece is too big." There's all these factors. Like, I'm telling you, I speak to a lot of women, like, on a personal note, like, and they tell me all this stuff.
You see, it's not only you. Spartan does, Femi does, I do, Red does.
You didn't come across this?
We all speak to a lot of women. We all get like, so that's not even a flex.
You never heard them say this to you?
Bro, let me show you something, right? You know how many times, you know how many times I've proved women wrong in bed.
Okay.
They say they like this position. This is my favorite position. All right, cool. Let's work with what you like. Let's work with what's favorable to you. You understand? Best I get squeezed. Viscous I get rubbed. You understand? It's cool. You're not coming. I get it. Fine. I'm putting in some work. But guess what? When I flip it up and do what I know, when I take charge and ram it up the way how I know, you understand? It's a whole different story. They want to come and they want to do this and they want to look at me like, oh my God, I didn't expect that.
Yeah.
Bro, most of the time women don't know what they want in bed. I can tell you that for a fact, bro. You understand?
Not most of the time. That's a minority.
Bro, I'm telling you. I'm telling you. You understand
I
where I'm
know.
coming from?
They're just shy to show it. Women are really shy to show it. There's some women that are too shy to get on top. Some women, it's not every woman that's loose and open like that, like, yeah, because they got experience and they don't give a damn, like, you know, about what they're gonna say. They're gonna get on there.
How you letting women manipulate you about shy?
No, bro. There's some women that are.
You know what it is? It sounds like.
I'm letting women. Remember, I got a lot of experience with women.
No, what
like
it is.
I'm saying, like that.
What it is, What it is, it sounds like. Hold up, this is me and him. It sounds like when a girl go. It sounds like when a girl go. Oh, I ain't never nyam D before, and then she start nyamming. She seems like a professional. Bro, half of the things. What are you talking? Bro,
No, that's not true, bro.
you can't listen to half of the madness they say.
And I listen to them. Some actually they just don't want to let it out yet. You know, they don't want to make themselves look like a hoe. So they do that shy thing.
Let me ask you a question.
And some are actually shy. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's them girls that don't even want to take off certain tops, like, you know, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, remember, we're talking about in the beginnings.
Girls that don't want to take off
women
tops,
that are
they just say proud of their body and it.
Women that are experienced already, they're going to be doing that, right? We're talking about less experience, like, and whatnot, like, in it. Like, so this is what you're going to go through. You know what I'm saying? Like, right? And there's women that, like, literally, like, right, they do all the shy stuff, whatever. Like, I know what you're talking about. It's not like, most women nowadays, I'm seeing, like, obviously, like, it'll be like 1 out of 100 that'll be shy, can't do. They'll be like, oh, I don't, you know what I mean? Like, right? Yeah, I get that. I understand what you're saying to you. What I was pointing, I was just emphasizing is that, like, yeah.
Bro, what sounds mad? I don't know how you're promoting women to go and just be promiscuous. That is loud and wild to me.
No, I'm not saying
that is loud and wild, bro, because I'm saying women should get to know men instead of having to sleep with men to say they get to know a man, because that's just moving mad.
No, that's a bit much. Like,
how can you sleep with a man to say you know a man? That's just sexually. That's just some. You understand? Can that man actually take care of you outside of sex?
No, this woman's not a virgin, right? Is
that man stable outside of sex? You understand? Is that man got a job outside of sex? Is this man a good father figure potentially for our children outside of sex? Only thing you're telling me is sex. Do you understand where I'm coming from? So this is what I'm telling you. Women should genuinely get to know a man outside of sex. It's way beneficial for them. They will weed out so much red flags and so much so-called bad seed. It's crazy. That's all I'm saying. So for you sounding like, I'm not saying you are sounding like you're promoting women to be promiscuous to find out about men. It just sounded wild to me.
No, what I was saying is some women, it's not promoting it, and it's basically, it's not condoning it, but it is condoning it actually. Furthermore, like, yeah, you have to allow a woman to do it, like, you know what I'm saying, just like a man does.
Obviously, you can't stop her,
because there's girls that you get. There's sometimes, you know, you're taking time with a chick. At first, like, he was like, yeah, it's all right, and afterwards, you're like, actually, I can't do this for a long time. I'm gonna see myself wanting to be with. I already want to be with another chick. Like, you see their body, the way they work, the way they have sex, even, like, yeah, the way they move. Like, you don't even like the movements. Like, you don't like the way they're behaving and that, like, during sex and that. And it's like, nah, allow it. You know what I'm saying? Like, right, you know, it could be a pretty girl. You could be attracted to her, like, visually, whatever, like, yeah, mentally even, like, but the way they're moving in bed, it's just like, whatever. You see over that. Men will see over that, like, you know what I'm saying? A woman now, this is not a virgin we're talking, but it's an experienced woman, like, right? A man, they can get to know a man all they want, but at the end of the day, if they don't like the sex, yeah, they're not gonna see over that. They're not gonna be able to, because their brain's gonna be so stuck on, like, you can't even make me bust a nut, man. You know what I'm saying? You can't make me bust a nut. They're gonna get delirium. They're gonna go crazy. This is a psychological effect that comes physical. Like, you know what I'm saying?
What's the problem now, right? You're chasing the dragon, right?
No.
Because watch it. How much, like, you know, when you first start smoking herb, right? And you get those first couple highs, you're like, wow, this is amazing. And after a while, you'll never get them again. But you'll keep smoking and you think, oh, that flavor might be the one to get man back that psychedelic trip. You understand? It's just like women chasing that dragon, looking for that time they had that most amazing.
That first crack pipe.
You understand where I'm coming from? It me.
That first crack pipe.
Yeah, man, they just take, like, it's
and then when they get it, they sound like mad thing, fam.
You understand? So
I don't want no woman like that, fam. I don't want no woman that makes them noises, fam, when she catches the dragon or her first crack pipe, fam. Mad thing, fam. You don't want that. Sounds like you're trying
Now
to
you're
push
just off on
something
some,
out.
next thing. Like, you get me? Like, so let's cut this guy off here for a second. I just need to state that and reinstate shit. Like, so basically, like, let's get back to it and be really serious, like, without messing around, like, man. A woman will drop you out if she ain't feeling the sex, no matter how good you are and how much money you got. She's gonna be there. You're gonna be like, okay, you're just a damn sugar daddy. I'm gonna have to please you. You know, she's gonna just have to suck a dick, like, just to get something out of you that she wants, like, here and there, like, you know what I'm saying? Because on the real level, man different is a different thing. Like, as I said, we always bust a nut anyway, you know what I'm saying? Like, right? And then we gotta see the person that are we physically attracted to them? Are they mentally fucking, stimulating me and things like that? Like, are they an idol? Are they a role model? You know what I'm saying? That kind of thing, like, right? If you're looking to have kids with them, you need a role model. You need backbone, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, right, you need to be some type of streetwise as well. Like, you can't have no ditzy dumb girl. Women now, they playing it the different way around. Like, because they need to watch out for the stigma of being a hoe, a stigma of sleeping around. Women, unfortunately, they gotta go through that. You know what I'm saying? Because this is stereotypical. They do.
Slightly, I would say slightly. Yeah.
Like, I just want to offer my point of view on this. Like, I hear what you're saying, like, and I think that's one part of it. But at the same time, there are a lot of people that have a different journeys. You know what I'm saying? Dependent on them as people, and people are very different. And like, there's a lot of women actually who, in the situation of, I'll give you quite a few examples, like a situation of like sleeping with a man and figuring out that sexually they're not entirely compatible. Yeah. Some women, like you said, would dash them aside, like, do you know what I'm saying? And they won't be able to overlook it. You're right. Yeah.
They'll try, and before that, they'll try.
Yeah.
Women
Maybe
are
they'll
very
try.
emotional. They're empathetic,
They'll try.
But when it's not enough, it's like, no.
Some are very assertive, and I've been with certain women like this before that are very assertive, especially if they're more experienced as well. Like, they're assertive enough to basically teach them the brother how to actually get them to that. Do you get what I'm saying?
Oh.
Like, that is a possibility as well. And and that works. Do you know what I'm saying? Because once the brother knows, then the brother knows what to do. Do you know what I'm saying? Because every woman is different.
Oh.
But then there's also what?
I'm just listening.
You listen to what I'm saying.
I'm just listening.
So
I'm learning.
so what I'm saying is, like, there are just different types of people. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, the type that you're describing, that is a type of person. Do you know what I'm saying? But there's another type of woman that, again, like I was saying, is a bit more assertive and a bit more mature, and enough to know that not everybody will know what they like straight away off the cuff. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, you have to also be a very experienced man as well to know exactly what you're doing when it comes to a woman. Do you know what I'm saying? There's a lot of men that aren't experienced like that. Do you know what I'm saying? Not because they haven't had sex enough, but because they just don't have the mentality to learn something like that. There are a lot of people who just don't have the capability to learn that shit.
They ain't got
Do
the
you know
mental
what I'm saying?
capacity.
That's what I'm trying to say. There's a lot of women that
Vice
don't
versa.
also have the mental capacity to be able to understand that they need to be able to kind of communicate this across to men instead of judging men off the back of it. Because communication solves everything at the end of the day. Like, as long as there's communication both ways, you can figure everything out. Do you know what I'm saying? The point of the matter is unless you're a loose cannon, like, and you just basically, either from a woman's point of view or a man's point of view, just go for whatever's out there, yeah, or whatever comes to you, or whatever you seek out. Like, you know, not talking about those people. I'm talking about, like, everybody else. Like, as long as that's not the case, like, you should just always be able to kind of, like, make it work. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, just by communicating. That's it. Simple.
Yo, pull up, 4 man deep, Sterling Dinger, 5 man there with 5 man there with ringers, 8 not drilling.